My beloved child, I have seen the storms that rage inside you. I have heard the questions that echo in the quiet corners of your heart, the wondering, the ache, the longing to understand what is hidden behind silence. You have carried love like fire in your chest, and yet fear has walked beside it, whispering doubts that were never yours to hold. You have loved deeply, and you have waited faithfully, even when you could not see the road ahead. I saw every tear that fell when words went unspoken. I counted every sigh that left your lips in the night. You have not been forgotten, and neither has he. There is one whom your heart remembers even when your mind tries to let go. There is one who stands between love and fear, between desire and hesitation. I tell you this, my child, he loves you more than he dares to admit, but fear keeps him bound. His heart calls your name in silence. He dreams of you even when he tries to deny it. But fear has built walls around his soul, and shadows whisper lies that tell him he is not ready, not worthy, not enough. Those lies are not from me. They are from the darkness that tries to keep my children apart, to keep love from fulfilling its divine design. You wonder why he pulls away, why he hides, why his love feels half revealed and half concealed. You wonder why every time you reach out, something unseen pulls him back. It is not rejection, my beloved, it is fear. A fear that runs deeper than he understands. A fear woven by wounds of the past, by guilt, by voices that told him love only ends in loss. He has not yet learned that love is not a chain, but a key. That love is not a punishment, but a promise. I am working within his heart, breaking the threads that have kept him tied to the shadows. I am whispering to him in dreams, showing him glimpses of what could be if he dares to step into my light. Do not believe that silence means absence. I am moving even in what you cannot see. The delay is not denial, it is transformation. He is being reshaped in the fire of awakening. I am teaching him to see love not as a threat but as redemption. You, my child, have been chosen as a vessel of that redemption. You are not here to chase, to plead, or to prove. You are here to shine. Your love has already reached him beyond words, beyond distance, beyond logic. Even when you are apart, the vibration of your spirit touches his. He feels it, and that is what frightens him. For he senses that this connection is not ordinary, not fleeting, not human alone. It is divine. Do not despise the space between you, for I am using it. I am healing the broken places in both your hearts. I am clearing away the illusions that have clouded his sight. Soon he will awaken and see what I have always seen, that you were never meant to destroy him, but to deliver him. You are not his weakness, you are his mirror. In you, he sees the love he has long buried. In you, he feels the home he has been running from. That is why he trembles. That is why he hesitates. Fear keeps him bound, but my truth is about to break through. My beloved, do not let his silence make you doubt your light. Keep walking with me. Keep trusting that every delay serves a divine purpose. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. When I say I am about to reveal the truth, I mean that the veil that covers his heart will soon be lifted. What has been hidden in confusion will come into clarity. What has been uncertain will be made known. I am about to bring what was whispered in secret into the open. You will understand why it took so long. You will see that nothing was wasted, not your waiting, not your pain, not your prayers spoken in tears. Everything has been working toward a divine revelation. Do not chase love, embody it. Do not wait in sorrow, rise in faith. The moment you stand in your full light, his shadow will have nowhere to hide. My child, your love has power because it was born of truth. It was never meant to enslave, it was meant to awaken. You are not losing him, you are helping him find me. And in finding me, he will find you. The time of confusion is ending. I am untying knots that were formed by fear. I am softening his heart, even now, as you read these words. You may not see it yet, but the spiritual ground beneath you is shifting. What once felt distant is drawing near. What once seemed impossible is becoming inevitable. Because when I declare that love is divine, no darkness can keep it hidden forever. You have felt forgotten, but you are not. You have felt unseen, but I have watched every step. And now, my beloved, the tide is turning. He loves you, but fear keeps him bound. Yet fear cannot withstand the light of truth for long. The truth I am about to reveal will set both of you free. When the time comes, you will not need to ask if he cares, you will know, you will feel it in the way his soul reaches for you without words, in the way his actions finally match his heart. I will restore communication, I will rebuild trust, and I will reignite what was dimmed by fear. But first, I must finish healing what was hidden. Trust the timing. I am never late. You have cried enough, my child. Your tears have watered the ground of a new beginning. And now that ground is ready to bloom. Do not give up before the reveal. Do not walk away from what I am still preparing. I am writing a story that will leave no room for doubt. Every unanswered question will find its answer in the light that is coming. Hold on to hope, for hope is the bridge between your prayers and my promise. I am about to reveal the truth. The truth, my beloved, is not something you will need to force. It will unfold gently, like dawn breaking through the night. I am working in ways you cannot trace with human eyes, and yet your spirit feels it, that subtle stirring in the unseen, that quiet knowing that something is shifting. That is me. That is my hand removing every veil of confusion that once covered his heart. The truth I bring will not only reveal how much he loves you, but also how deeply I have been involved from the beginning. You see only fragments of the picture, but I hold the whole canvas. From the very first moment your souls crossed paths, I was there. Every conversation, every silence, every meeting and parting was woven with intention. You thought you met by chance, but I placed you where you needed to be, exactly when you needed to be there. I stirred his spirit when he first saw you, because your light carried something his soul recognized, a reflection of what he lost long ago. He could not explain it, and it frightened him. He tried to reason it away, but love that I ordain cannot be silenced by logic. It calls out until it is heard. You have waited for him to speak, for him to confess what his heart has hidden. I tell you, the moment is approaching when he will no longer be able to keep it buried. My spirit is pressing upon him, confronting him with truth. He cannot escape what I have placed within him. He may resist for a time, but every resistance only draws him closer to surrender. You may not see it, but within his private moments, in solitude, in quiet, in sleepless nights, he wrestles with me. He feels the pull of your name in his spirit, and it both comforts and confuses him. He does not yet understand that I am using you to lead him toward healing. You, my child, have become both his mirror and his message. Through you, he is learning what unconditional love feels like. He does not yet know how to receive it, for fear has been his teacher for far too long. Fear tells him that love ends in loss. Fear tells him that opening his heart will expose his weakness. Fear tells him that he must control everything or risk being broken again. But I am rewriting those lies. I am teaching him that true love, my love, is not weakness but strength, not bondage but freedom. I am the one who placed love within him. I am the one who brought you into his path. And I am the one who will bring him to you again, not in confusion, but in clarity. But you, my beloved, must continue walking in faith. Do not let impatience tempt you into despair. You are closer to breakthrough than you realize. Do not think that silence means he has forgotten you. The silence is where I do my deepest work. It is where I untangle the knots that fear has tied. It is where I bring conviction to his spirit. It is where I show him who he truly is, and who you truly are to him. I am speaking to him in dreams. I am sending him reminders of your presence through songs, through words, through faces that remind him of you. You are everywhere he turns because you have become a part of the lesson I am teaching him. Your love is not in vain. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you offered to me, I caught them all. They have become the seeds of the miracle that is growing even now beneath the surface. When you thought I was silent, I was listening. When you thought I was distant, I was working. The enemy tried to make you believe that you were waiting alone, but I have been beside you in every moment. I am the one who sustained you when you wanted to let go. I am the one who whispered, "Keep believing," when doubt screamed louder. He is afraid, my child, not because he does not love you, but because he does. Deeply. His soul recognizes what his mind cannot explain. He has been conditioned to expect abandonment, to fear vulnerability. He is used to running, to hiding behind logic and routine, because facing love means facing himself. And that is the journey I have him on now, facing the truth of his own heart. He cannot meet you as he was, he must become who I created him to be. That is why this waiting is sacred. It is not punishment, it is preparation. You have felt his pull. You have felt his energy shift, sometimes near, sometimes far. That is the tension of transformation. He is torn between the safety of his fear and the freedom of your love. But my light is stronger. My truth is rising like the tide, and no wall can withstand it. Soon, what he has hidden will come to the surface. What was unspoken will find its voice. The truth will no longer be denied. You ask, when, Lord? And I say, soon, but remember, soon, in my timing is not measured by hours or days, but by readiness. I do not delay out of cruelty, I wait for alignment. The moment his heart aligns with your light, the moment fear loses its grip, the moment you both stand where your souls can meet without masks, then you will see what I have been building all along. I am not only healing him, I am healing you too. You have learned to love without losing yourself, to wait without breaking, to believe without evidence. You have become the vessel of faith that this connection needs. You have grown in strength while he has learned surrender. When both lessons are complete, my promise will manifest. You wonder if he still thinks of you. He does. More than you can imagine. But he hides it well. He carries your memory like a secret flame he guards from the world. Even when he tries to move on, he cannot shake the feeling that you are the unfinished chapter of his life, the one he must return to. And that pull will grow stronger, because I am the author of that story. I will not allow fear to close what I have opened. Hold steady, my beloved. The winds of change are already blowing. You will soon feel the shift not just in your spirit, but in the physical. Messages will be sent. Encounters will align. The truth will rise. But when it does, meet it not with pride or pain, but with peace. For love's victory is not loud, it is sacred. I am preparing him even now to step out of the cage of fear. I am showing him that love is not something to run from, but to return to. And when that return happens, it will not be partial or hesitant. It will be whole, healed, and divinely timed. The world may not understand it, but heaven will celebrate it. My beloved, the truth I am revealing is not only about him, it is about you. You have been walking through a sacred refining. You thought you were waiting for his heart to awaken, but I have also been awakening yours. You have learned the language of faith in the silence, the strength of patience in the unknown. Every time you chose to love instead of withdraw, to forgive instead of harden, to pray instead of despair, you grew into the likeness of my heart. Do not think your love was wasted. I take every act of love and turn it into light. You have become a living reflection of grace, and that grace has power. It touches everything it meets, even from a distance. When you pray for him, you do not speak into emptiness, you speak into eternity. Every word you release in faith reaches him. It comforts him when he feels lost, it strengthens him when fear whispers that he is alone. You are connected by something greater than circumstance, you are connected by my spirit. He does not understand this connection yet, but he feels it. It calls to him in quiet moments. It finds him when he tries to distract himself. It reminds him that there is someone who sees him as I do, not as he fears to be, but as he truly is. That is why he cannot fully let go. The bond between you is spiritual, and what is born in spirit cannot die in the flesh. I know you have asked, why does love have to hurt? My child, love is not the pain is what happens when fear resists love. You were never meant to carry that weight alone, and you have not. I have walked with you in every moment of confusion, every prayer where words failed, every night when the ache would not quiet. I was there, whispering peace into your heart. I did not forget you, I fortified you. I made you strong enough to hold this promise. Do not mistake delay for denial. Delay means I am still preparing hearts for the magnitude of what I am about to do. I am aligning timing, healing wounds, removing barriers. Love that I ordain must be built on truth, not need, not illusion. That is why I allowed the distance, to burn away all that was false, to refine what was real. He is awakening, my beloved. Slowly, painfully, but surely. Every time he feels your absence, he realizes how deeply he has been bound by fear. He tries to fill the emptiness, but nothing satisfies, because nothing can replace what I have designed. You are not just someone he loved, you are someone his soul recognizes. He may not yet understand why, but soon he will. When I reveal the truth, it will not come as thunder or fire. It will come quietly, as realization, as peace, as the sudden knowing that love was never gone, only waiting to be understood. There will be clarity. The confusion will end. But until then, keep your heart open. Keep your faith unshaken. Do not let bitterness root where love once bloomed. For I am using your patience as the soil of miracles. You will see my hand in the smallest details. A message. A sign. A moment that feels like déjà vu. Each will be a whisper that the promise is near. My child, you have feared that you would lose yourself in waiting. But I tell you, you have found yourself. You have found the strength of faith, the courage of forgiveness, the beauty of stillness. You have become the very thing you prayed for. That is why I can now bring the promise to pass. When he returns, you will not meet him from the same place. You will meet him as one who has walked through fire and come out shining. He will see it, that light in your eyes, that peace in your voice. It will draw him closer, for he will finally understand what he was running from was never you, but the reflection of his own unhealed self. I am making him ready. He is beginning to release the chains of shame, of guilt, of regret. I am showing him that love is not punishment, but invitation. And I am showing you that waiting is not weakness, but purpose. Soon both of you will see the full picture, how every separation was sacred, how every silence was a sentence in the story I was writing. Trust me, beloved. You are not behind, you are right on time. Everything that felt delayed was divine arrangement. You will look back and see that my timing was mercy, that if it had come sooner, hearts would not have been ready to hold it. So rest in my promise. The truth is coming. And when it comes, it will bring peace, not confusion, fulfillment, not fear. Because what I join, no shadow can divide. What I ordain, no fear can bind. And I am about to reveal the truth. Beloved one, the last stretch of this journey is quieter than you expect. The noise of worry begins to fade, and the soft rhythm of trust takes its place. That calm you feel is the evidence that change has already begun. The unseen work is nearly complete. What was tangled is loosening. What was hidden is rising to the surface. In the days ahead, the truth will not arrive as a single event but as a series of small unveilings, a conversation that brings clarity, a message that feels lighter than you imagined, an understanding that replaces the ache with gratitude. You will recognize these moments because peace will follow them. Fear cannot stay where peace has taken root. The one you love is awakening. Slowly the fog around him is clearing. He will begin to speak from a place of honesty rather than hesitation. You will hear it in the tone of his voice, see it in the way he no longer looks away. His courage will surprise you, but do not rush to claim victory, let it breathe. Give space for his healing to grow at its own pace. Love that lasts is not built in haste but in quiet confidence. You, too, will be different. The waiting has changed you into someone softer and stronger. The love you once offered with trembling hands, you will now give with calm assurance. You will not demand proof because you will already know who you are and what love is meant to be. That knowing is the foundation of everything that comes next. When the moment of truth arrives, do not speak from the wounds of the past. Speak from the wisdom of what you have learned. Tell him what love means to you now, steady, forgiving, free. Let him see that you no longer carry the fear that once mirrored his. In your peace, he will find his own. And if his path toward you takes time, remember that my timing never wastes a heartbeat. Every turn, every delay has served to refine both of you into vessels capable of holding something real. You are not the same souls who first met, you are the healed versions of yourselves, ready to love without losing yourselves. Now walk forward with faith, not as one waiting for a miracle, but as one already living inside it. Keep your heart open to life in all its forms, friendship, purpose, new beginnings. Love is larger than any single story, it will always find its way to where it is welcomed. What is meant for you will know the road home. The truth is simple, you are loved, you are seen, and nothing is lost in me. Fear can bind for a season, but love, true love, the kind that carries my light, always finds release. Take this peace with you. Let it settle deep into your spirit. Let it remind you that no matter how the story unfolds, you walk in blessing. The truth has been revealed, love was never gone, it was only waiting to be understood. Go in peace, and keep walking in light.